Why is optimizing service operations so important and how can ITIL help? Recent developments in the tech industry changed how IT teams deliver support to their customers. Let's take a look at the banking sector of 5 years ago. To consume a service from a bank, you had to call or go to your bank to get in touch with its representatives. Today, you can consume most of banking services online through a web or mobile app. Such dynamic changes on the digital landscape impact businesses that deliver traditional services to customers, but they also affect how IT companies deliver customer service to their clients. Today, IT teams need to focus on applications and other digital services like never before. Businesses embrace the digital transformation because it offers the best ways to deliver new services or improvements to the existing ones in line with the current customer demands. The digital transformation brought us amazing digital services from companies like Google or Airbnb, but traditional business sectors are responding to the change as well. Practically every major store chain provides its customers with a dedicated mobile app or a special web experience. That's why digital services are so essential today in IT, and smart organizations look into IT service management strategies, in short ITSM strategies, to boost their performance and deliver better service to customers. The most critical tasks of every IT team include managing service requests, dealing with incidents, solving problems, controlling change to minimize its impact on services. To enable the efficient delivery of these services and help organizations learn more about customer needs, IT teams need to smoothly collaborate with development and business teams. Most of the time, legacy IT service management (ITSM) approaches fail to address these needs, often making the work of IT teams even more challenging. Why are legacy ITSM solutions inefficient today? Mainly because traditional ITSM puts IT support teams in silos, often providing insufficient integration with development teams. That type of modularity prevents teams from smooth collaboration or driving innovation because they devote too much of their time to tasks like system maintenance. Moreover, legacy ITSM solutions make it difficult to deploy and manage self-service systems. Since IT business and development teams organize their work using different tools, they suffer from lack of cross-team visibility that ultimately inhibits collaboration and coordination of activities. Finally, customer support is far more expensive for organizations that stick to legacy ITSM solutions because they process working tickets slower. So, what can IT teams do about that? Organizations can improve the efficiency of their IT support and team collaboration with a proven set of ITSM practices called ITIL. ITIL used to be an acronym for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. Today it's so much more. It means a set of practices for IT service management that concentrates on putting IT services in line with business needs. Today, ITIL is the most widely used approach to IT service management in the world. The top priority of ITIL is maximizing business value by making the most of its resources in relation to business objectivities. Why consider ITIL for your organization? Here are some good reasons. ITIL is flexible and scalable. Organizations of all sizes can implement ITIL methods to get business benefits. ITIL works in practice. It's a proven strategy that comes with associated education, training and qualification schemes to equip IT teams with confidence for action. ITIL is designed to help teams focus on the needs of the customers and user experience rather than on the technology issues. ITIL allows delivering services consistently to the agreed service levels. Support teams can restore service faster, significantly reducing downtime and disruption. ITIL helps service providers meet their service levels as well as contractual, regulatory, and legal compliance requirements. ITIL offers a range of processes and models to help service providers to work with customers, users, and suppliers and make smart business decisions. Common benefits of implementing ITIL practices are reduction of support costs by 30%, increase of incidents fixed at first call by 20%, reduction in cycle time for changes and projects by 30% up to 50%, higher value from service portfolio. Successful adoption of ITIL helps to manage service disruption or failure, improve relationship with customers by delivering service efficiently, maintain a stable service environment, and develop cost-effective systems to manage demand for services. Would you like to learn more about ITIL processes? Follow this link. ITIL processes bring tremendous value to organizations, there's no doubt about it. But it's hard to adapt legacy ITSM tools to ITIL processes. But why should you change your process to match the tool your team is using? Instead, it's smarter to look for a tool that can be easily tailored to your process and address your needs efficiently. In this series, we're going to show you how the Atlassian product suite can help organizations take on the challenge of implementing ITIL practices for better IT service delivery. What the successful ITIL adoption looks like. ITIL Case Study Disney. In this section, we're going to show you what a successful ITIL adoption looks like. In 2008, Disney hired Glenn Taylor as their VP of Technology for Theme Park and Resorts. Taylor is an experienced ITIL adopter who did not hesitate to introduce an integrated service management approach to Disney. The Walt Disney Company has 5 major segments: studios, consumer products, media networks, interactive media, theme parks and resorts. Let's take a closer look at the last sector. Theme parks and resorts is the most substantial division in the organization that generates approximately 30% of the organization's revenue. The unit currently manages 11 parks, 2 water parks, 42 resorts, and 2 cruise ships. Every year, more than 118 million people visit Disney parks. The IT department at Disney employs nearly 1,000 people all over the world, outsourcing services such as data center management to IBM and service desk operations to ACS. The company has 800 applications and 1,800 servers. Disney began adopting ITIL practices already in the mid-2000s. To provide a flawless guest experience, IT services need to be available, reliable, and easy to maintain. IT teams need to make sure that change doesn't result in incidents and that release management of new features is stable. ITIL practices provide the organization with that assurance. Once Disney noted the benefits ITIL brought to the incident and change management practices, the organization quickly launched a program for widespread adoption of ITIL. Disney hasn't looked back and is still busy polishing IT processes to deliver top-notch services. In a recent case study that documents Disney's experience with ITIL, Glenn Taylor shared the following advice regarding its implementation. Don't underestimate the communication needed. It is critical to success. Leverage the tools and documents that already exist and don't reinvent wheels. Stay as practical as possible and don't overcomplicate what is really common sense. Disney hasn't looked back and is still busy polishing IT processes to deliver top-notch services. ITIL Case Study Samsung. This case study presents a lean ITIL implementation focused on incident, problem, and change management at Samsung Austin R&D Center. Samsung used Atlassian's Jira Service Desk for managing service requests and problem reporting. Introducing ITIL processes was meant to expand on the success of this tool, but also deal with specific problems the IT team was experiencing. Samsung's IT teams had everything to deliver a successful service, but it was suffering from bottlenecks that affected their efficiency and productivity. Problems such as disorganized tools, poor communication, lack of cross-team visibility, and inefficient processes had a negative impact on the team's ability to support the rest of the organization. Samsung decided to implement ITIL best practices in Jira Service Desk for incident, problem, and change management processes over the course of only 3 weeks. During that time, Samsung teamed up with the agency Precipio Consulting to help increase the productivity of IT teams. The organization didn't have a process for incident, problem, or change management in place. The IT teams suffered from lack of transparency and disjoint communication. Finally, the company did not have a single source of truth that would help bring relevant knowledge to different teams, customers, and other stakeholders. The company had already established a process in Jira Service Desk for service request management. The other core ITIL processes were missing, and the idea was to introduce new structures for incident, problem, and change management. The team used their experience together with feedback from customers to define, publish, and follow new processes. They also built a unique workflow that allowed for easy escalation of an event into an incident, automatically generating and linking problem and change issues in Jira software. Moreover, the consulting agency helped the IT teams create notification templates to build a consistent messaging process. Using queues in Jira Service Desk, the team created an understandable change review dashboard with an automated removal of abandoned or stale requests. Change issues now serve as the single source of truth regarding what IT teams have planned, in progress, and completed regarding infrastructure or computing environment. The implementation of ITIL processes also brought increased transparency to IT teams. All changes are now documented and customers can access their information on their dashboards. Moreover, the IT change calendar shows when changes are scheduled. Users can see them layered into team and department calendars located outside of the IT teams. Creating clean processes to improve IT teams' productivity also allowed to provide more timely reporting to customers and key stakeholders. The case study illustrates how flexible the ITIL framework is. In the end, it's up to the team to decide what matters most and how the process needs to be designed for optimal performance. The implementation of ITIL at Samsung Austin R&D Center also demonstrates the flexibility of Atlassian's Jira Service Desk as a tool that can be used for building more efficient ITSM processes inside organizations of all sizes.